means.
Yeah, they do have secret words.
Right.
Not quite that obvious, but.
Okay, any more questions
Thank
on
you for asking
anything
about
here?
Code red, code red.
Arlene, do we have any donations?
We do not have any in the treasurer's report this month, but I will make a motion to accept the donations for February through the 28th of 19 books, 5 videos, 2 DVDs. Looks like about it.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. The ayes have it. You get a lot of donations, don't you? Do people just walk in and give them to you? Like I do on occasion with my books?
Yes, we do. And the majority of what we do is replace our older copies with newer copies. That seems to be, why we have why we're adding so many to the collection. It's not because we have the space, but we're swapping more torn up, not pristine copy with one that is better. So, but we always do look and see, we run through our selection standards. So for every title that we think we might add to the collection, and then if we don't add books to the collection, we give them to the Friends of the Library book sale. So.
And I think it's not appropriate at this time to thank our patrons who are watching for their generosity. Many of our items will come that way, and we acknowledge it, but to say thank you very much, because that saves cost for the library and increases the resources that we're able to put at for people's use.
Yes.
So thank you for your donations.
I know I have a favorite author, and I go up to the book sale to check out my favorite author, and I at least come out of there with one book. I just happen to like historical novels, and I find it very refreshing to go up there, and the price is right.
Definitely.
Okay, moving on to committee and liaison reports. I guess you're it.
I'll do the Friends of the Library.
Okay.
The Friends were very busy in the past month, doing a lot of outreach and publicity for the election day. We bought the lawn signs, and Arlene and Jane spent weeks and weeks putting up signs and putting them back up and digging them out of snowdrifts and digging them out of trees where they blew in the wind and putting them back up. The Friends had paid for the signs, and we appreciate Jane's and Arlene's efforts at keeping them visible.
And there were how many signs placed?
100.
100 signs.
100 signs,
Yeah.
which I think is really thanks to
Right, and
all
thanks
of the
to everybody who
residents
put one
allowed us.
in on their lawn or someplace that made it visible. That was very nice. The Friends also helped send out postcards and made phone calls and did what we could for PR. We had a meeting last night, and we are now planning our activities for National Library Week, which includes staff recognition, and we also donated money for prizes for the poetry contest. And I guess one more, scholarship applications will be due, I think it's May 4th or May 5th. The scholarship forms are online.
Okay.
Linda, since we may have new people watching, would you like to just briefly summarize what the scholarship is?
The scholarship is available to a graduating senior at Alvern or any high school, any resident of Hudson graduating from high school, whatever high school it is. The application form requires a short essay about how the library has influenced you or what the library means to you, and
The scholarship is,
Is awarded,
it
awarded.
will be awarded at awards night at Alvern or in June.
Okay.
Thank you, Linda.
I'll do the building committee report. The building committee will meet again on April 3rd. It is the first Tuesday of the month for a sort of a wrap-up meeting to cover all of the different events that have taken place since our last meeting. We still are in contact to finish up with Tony Basso and several other things. The rest of the report was basically just comments that although the library did fail, we needed 60%, and we only had about 52% of those that voted for the library. We did hold a wrap-up and thank you party afterwards anyway at the library, and several people stopped by. And we did thank everyone, all the staff, and Jane and I went around and bought flowers for the staff and presented them the day after, because the staff did a wonderful job as far as helping to promote the library. There were we did a lot of outreach and publicity, and the building committee really worked very hard, and that's about it.
We work